Okay, James IZ here, and I'm back yet with another video. This video is about an old YouTuber here. He has been on the platform for some time now, honestly. Like, I basically grew up watching this man. I remember his Modern Warfare 3 videos, bro. Were you even there watching KSI playing Modern Warfare 3? I bet you weren't, bro. He would play horror games on his second channel with Deji. He did kind of fall off, but... Or, no, he really didn't, because, I mean, he's still on the same level as Mr. Beast and Logan Paul, apparently, to start up Lunchly. So, yeah, the reason that like I say all that is because, oh, how the mighty have fallen, okay? Listen, this man KSI is really coping about the fact that a new little product that he's launching is getting a bunch of criticism for it, and he addresses specifically DanTDM, which is an older YouTuber, an older Minecraft YouTuber. Instead of defending his Lunchly and or his product that he's selling, he just makes a video attacking Dan the whole time. He's really just coping in his clearest day that he's very insecure about what Dan said about his product. Like a shitty Lunchable product. By the way, I don't really have a problem with Lunchly. It's just a Lunchable knockoff, and they're trying to make it seem like it's healthier than Lunchables, but Lunchables in the first place was never healthy, and just like a pre-made food like that for children was never good for children in the first place.
Obviously released Lunchly, and DanTDM replied. This is what he had to say.
What happened to YouTubers, man? I can't not say anything anymore. This is selling stuff for the sake of making money. Simple. How does this benefit their fans? This is selling crap to kids who don't know better than to trust the people who are selling it to them. Do better. Do better.
So this is what I said. Looks like crap to me, while showing his toys that he sold to kids. How does this benefit your fans, Dan? Now obviously people didn't realize how I was shining a mirror in his face.
Alright, yeah, so you see the cope right here. So Dan here, he did a deal with Tube Heroes and had sold a toy back in the day. Okay, big whoop. So what?
Instead they were like,
wait, you did the same as Dan. You made toys with Tube Heroes.
and yes.
Okay, so he's kind of contradicting himself here now because KSI also sold some Tube Heroes too. So this point just doesn't make any fucking sense then. What's your point then? I don't...
That's fair, but I'm not the one complaining.
Well, okay then. He was talking about food, not merchandise and toys.
And I'm like, okay, sure, let's keep moving the goalposts. But okay, did I reply to this? He was sponsored, then promoted, and made a whole video on Munch Pack, a monthly sub box full of food and candy to his Minecraft audience full of kids.
Now, let's stop it right there. Okay, so Munch Pack, that was a sponsorship deal that DanTDM had done years ago, like 8 or 9 years ago. The thing is though, is that DanTDM didn't own the company and didn't claim that it was a healthier alternative, okay? You, KSI, you're a co-owner and a co-founder of Lunchly. Okay, so the difference here, KSI, is that he doesn't own the company that he's advertising. You own the company that you're advertising, and that's what Dan is talking about.
Now what? At this point, his fans imploded. Self-combustion occurred on Twitter. And they just didn't know how to react. Some just decided just to be racist. When a nigga like KSI does nothing in life and still gets paid for it in something other than welfare or food stamps, it's noteworthy. It's like how monkeys in the jungle have started to understand the concept of tools. Brother is just being racist.
Okay, KSI makes the claim that Dan here, his fans had imploded and didn't know how to respond to it, and so he finds the one comment that was being racist towards him, and then he's trying to make it seem like DanTDM's fans or like his followers are just being racist to KSI, when that's not the case right here. It's just somebody in like his mentions saying something racist to him on, you know, on Twitter, by the way, on all social media platforms, Twitter, which, I mean, I've seen straight up just white supremacists just saying anything and everything on there, and they're getting like hundreds of thousands of likes, right? Okay, so that only got 5 likes. That was his only example. He doesn't show any more examples. So he's trying to make it seem like DanTDM DanTDM's fans are also racist, and like he's just pulling out the race card and everything, which is just pathetic. KSI, like I was once a fan of his content back in the day. Now he's just some man in like his mid-30s or something. I don't even know how old he is now. Just coping with the fact that his Lunchables knockoff is shit and nobody likes it. This is just pathetic.
His audience just didn't know what to do.
That was only one person.
The idea that
that one person doesn't represent his entire audience. What the fuck you?
Of a Dan was also exactly what.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
Named that we were. Safe to say he's a hypocrite.
Shut up.
But again, they kept moving the goalposts and being like,
yeah. Everybody's also pointing out on how he's just awkwardly laughing at the end of every sentence. Just like that. Because, you know, it's like a nervous take. Like, he knows what he's selling is a bunch of bullshit. And instead of defending it, he's just attacking the person who wants to make comments about it. KSI really didn't have to respond. I mean, most of the people are mad and angry at Logan and Mr. Beast, you know, a crypto scammer and somebody who hires PDF files, you know what I mean? But, I mean, a KSI here, nobody really had a problem with KSI here, but now everybody does because he's just an insecure little girl now.
He only did this once! He's only made a video once about sweeties to his audience, so you're wrong!
I mean, he still did it, but sure. If you just type in DanTDM sweets, there's countless of videos of him eating sweets, promoting sweets.
Dude, this man is bringing up videos from 10 years ago, 9 and 10 years ago, of Dan just trying out Japanese candy and eating Japanese candy. You do know that this was a popular trend back in the day, right? Not only was this just a trend, this isn't even a point. I mean, okay, and like he's just eating the candy. He's not advertising it to them. What are you on about? He's not just outright selling it. He doesn't own the Japanese companies. He's just trying out Japanese candy because it was a trend back in the day, KSI. You're fucking pathetic! You're pathetic!
To his audience, but cool. You know, but again, this was another complaint that I heard a lot. They were like, I'm about to do the voice again.
Well, DanTDM doesn't actually own the sweets, okay? You own Lunchly, so it's not the same.
Okay, cool. Where was the same energy when Ryan Trahan released sweets? Where was the same energy when FaZe Rogue released sweets? Now, I'm not throwing them under the bus because I tried both of their sweets and it's fantastic. It's actually one of the best, like, sweets.
It's because they're just outright selling candy. Yeah, this is candy. This isn't the most healthiest thing in the world to sell, so you can eat it once in a while, but what you're selling, Lunchly, you made it seem like it was a healthier alternative to Lunchables. That's what you're doing, okay? You're trying to claim that it's healthier than Lunchables and it's better than Lunchables when it's not. It's literally the same exact thing. It's just a knockoff version of Lunchables. At least with Rug and like the other dude, they just sold like their own original candy.
I'm not seeing people going crazy towards them on Twitter. You know why? I've realized why. It's because people just hate us. People just hate him.
I'm sorry, is he out of the internet drama news cycle here, KSI? I mean, you teamed up with a known crypto scammer, Logan, and a Mr. Beast, somebody who hires PDF files and didn't say anything about it. So yeah, I can understand why people don't like those two guys, but for you, team up with them and then launch a product underneath all three of your names, of course you're gonna get grouped into them and people aren't gonna like you, KSI.
People hate Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Okay? They hate Mr. Beast. And they hate me on Twitter, okay?
Okay.
When it comes to Twitter, Twitter is just a cesspool of the most depressed people on this earth. It's like...
He keeps laughing at the end of it, and it's like, what he's saying isn't even funny. He's just laughing to himself. It's actually just awkward. So why did you laugh about that? I don't... And then it's like, bro, he's talking about other people and is just pointing the finger at other people and everything. It's just, what about these guys? When DanTDM was talking about your product in the first place, he wasn't even attacking you personally. He was talking about the product that you were selling. Just talk about the product. Just defend the product. Just defend Lunchly. Like, just openly have a discussion about Lunchly and what is inside of it and on how kids can just benefit from it. That's better than just doing this, than spending 5 minutes here attacking Dan. What is actually the purpose of this, bro? Like, he's not talking about Lunchly at all. He hasn't even mentioned it. He only mentioned it once, and he's just been talking about Dan for the past 5 fucking minutes just because he made a tweet criticizing the YouTubers and like their products selling it. Bro, it's just pathetic. What the fuck is this, bro? I'm really just wasting my time flapping my own gums here.
It's like 4chan, but with lower IQ. That is what Twitter is, and that's one of the reasons
I would much rather be on Twitter than 4chan, but alright, bro.
I had to leave because I just felt like I was getting
Yeah, bro, you're being bullied on the internet and like you have to take a mental health break. Fucking pussy.
But anyway, let's continue. Absolute Giga Chad sub. What?
What? Fuck Tula and spit on that thing, you get me? Dude, I'm about to go kill. Alright, I'll see you later, bro.